Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. I think I've decided that we are going to completely annihilate this. We have a lot of landfill and I need this stone to go into my production instead. This is the only decent stone patch that we have. So we're gonna build a quick mine over here with a station. Maybe we even do a double loading station here. Like so. We're having a pretty bad stone shortage right now. This is completely mined out. This here is about to be mined out, and this doesn't have that much. So let's do that. Let's do that. And we do have 4 million here. We do have 4 million there. I'm gonna take this train and I'm gonna set it to manual for now. The reason for this is we're about to finish this wall, and I'd like it to be finished before we send the train here too, because these will attract a lot of nests up here. So yeah. That's that. Let's remove these. Not that, though. But these. We don't need that mine anymore. Since that's not doing fuck all anyway. I'd like to update this blueprint. We'll take this. And we're gonna put this down. Let's say... Okay, let's put it... Let's put it here. Let's take this out. And we're gonna have to wait for that to be a little bit more constructed. Other than that, our expansion is doing quite well. I have prepared this area with some landfill previously. Manually. So that's pretty good. This area will just get mega overrun if we were to send any trains there as of right now. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that or that. This needs to be there. And we'll send... like this, yeah. That should make sure that this is actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let me remove this first. No, not that. This is out of power, that's completely fine. take this. Put this here as well. We're gonna need another one here. We'll take this to go here. And this will go here. We'll have 4 lanes in here. And we'll do that. And send that there. I also think... where did I send this? I think we do upgrade this belt. Preferably. Like so. Which means we'll load this up faster, so we can serve our base faster from this as well. It's the easiest solution to our problem. This place ain't having a good time. Which is kind of expected. This seems pretty much done now. This will be a passive provider of stone. You can go there. And we're gonna rename this. And you can go to a passive provider stone. And I think you're gonna go there. Yeah, perfect. So then I can also remove this. Perfect. I'm gonna keep the track because we're probably gonna want to use this eventually. So there's no real reason to not. We can remove that. And there should be a train here shortly. Now, can we increase this somehow? Not really. This here, however, we can do something with. Maybe not that. And definitely not that. And definitely not that either. maybe we don't send it in there at all. Maybe we just do this, you know? I think that's a better idea. And those need to be removed. And these. Nice. So at least this is going to be a little bit of additional stone. We're struggling with resources just as usual. This guy just needs to get the belt done. I'll go up and help. Because why not? Do-do-do-do. Oop. Okay, let's see if we can get the mining going here. With some manual help from me. It's gonna annoy the construction bots, but it is what it is. Construction bots' lives matter. These poor guys have been running around the base like crazy, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna do this for you when you're halfway there, you know. No problem. No problem at all. I do see some trees, maybe, that I need to cut down. For some reason, I might need to do this manually as well. Might have found out why we had some gaps in the wall before. Maybe the trees were in a position where the bots couldn't grab them with the construction area. It's an interesting problem to have. We'll go here, here. Should end up here. Okay. That should fix this problem, yeah? These poor bots. We're using all 5k of them right now. Can you imagine how slow this would be without them? It would be very painful. Okay, 11k. This is roughly 4 belts out. Not bad. Not bad at all. 7k. This is good. This is what we need. I'm assuming, yeah, this is pretty much out of stone already. Okay, I'm gonna have 2 seconds of a small break here. And I'm back. So I think we're gonna try sending this guy now. Okay, he's just not gonna go there at all right now, but that's fine. This wall should be self-sufficient enough so that we can not really deal with that. I need to check why science has stopped as well. I'm just gonna get back to the base real quick. It's getting big enough that we might need to have trains here. I was hoping this would keep running reasonably well and fast-paced so we could unlock the space elevator soon. So that would very much help our case and actually start the real progress on the space base. We can call it the space base. Right, I was supposed to check what's happening with our science. Let's first find out what science pack we're missing. I'm assuming it's gonna be material science pack 2. You're lacking material science pack 1. You need Iridium. Okay, you're just about to send 1.4k Iridium to space. We should really look at building a scalable Iridium processing area. But where would we want to do that? I'm kind of eyeing this area here. Not gonna lie. It's a good area. This is also a good area, kind of. This is easy, a little bit more easy to access right now. So I think this will be what we do. We can go grab ourselves some landfill and start working on that build. Because I think we can process more iridium if we wanted to. And then we can also use the nitric acid train that we have. Okay, so we're going to grab a whole lot of landfill here. We're not going to trash unrequested. And we're going to fly all the way down here. All the way down here. One more. And we'll go down here, yeah? Just need to increase the size of this boy. To max size. I'm not gonna do this with bolts, I think. Because that's too much hassle for me. And then we'll take this out. I don't think this landfill is gonna be enough, but hopefully we'll get a decent chunk on the way. Oh, we're running out now. Yeah. Darn. We're gonna fill this in with the bolts if possible. And then we just need to wait for this to be a little bit more constructed. So, for iridium processing, the main thing we would want to get in here would be plastic and vulcanite for this part. And then nitric acid and hydrogen chloride. Interestingly enough, we want 1, 2, then an unloading station as well. One, 2. And then we can do a loading station here. So we'll send this rail here. Send that rail there. Here, here, here. Nice. So this should be the basis of what we need. Now, this has completely, not completely stopped. We do want a loading station here. Proper one this time, with all the belts and everything set up. So we'll put that down. This guy's already coming back. Let's see. No, you're still not in the mood to go up north yet. But I'm definitely in the mood to send you there. So we're just gonna unload this here and see. So I want to see that our defense is actually working. Oh, you should be fine. Let's send you back. Okay, we did get a little bit. Not much. Did we really run out of iridium that quickly? Yeah, we did. We really need to fix this. We really need to fix this. We can send a train here. Loading up this train, unfortunately, is probably most likely gonna eat every single piece of vulcanite that we have. This is gonna be 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. No. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm retarded. So it's gonna be 64k in a train. Ooh, that's so much vulcanite though. But it's okay, we're basically moving it from one passive warehouse to another. It's not like it's gonna be inaccessible to the bots. Which is the most important, not gonna lie. It's about the same distance from the base as well. Where the hell did you go now? You went down here. Okay, this is completely out of ammo. Oh, we needed to clean up here anyway, I guess. At least we're shooting artillery slightly faster now. Ever so slightly. How's our construction efforts going? It's actually not that bad. We're doing okay. This needs to clean up a couple of these nests as well. We can maybe put this out here, I think. Let's not do that because we're building another octagon here. So this here is going to be one of these instead. That's fine. Okay, can this get constructed now, please? I'm gonna insta-send you. I know you have enough ammo. Okay, you're going down here now. My man. My man. This has 1.3k already. And 200 on the way. We're making a decent amount of Iridium. It's not that. It's just not enough. It is just not enough. And this here also needs to get a train. This will be good because that's a little bit more nests to clear, I'm pretty sure. This one's not going to be there anymore. Alright, 300 is going to be enough for you, yeah? Definitely enough. Okay, most of these items are queued up. It's just a forever project to try and get that going. These stone deliveries are fast enough now. Thanks to this. Which is mega full already. So that part is no longer a problem. Yeah. Drainy, drainy, drain. We don't need that. Though. We do not need that. This will be Vulcanite request. And this is gonna be Vulcanite thing. And then I'm pretty sure that next one is plastic, right? Yes, plastic. So we have plastic here on this one. We'll copy that, send that in there. No. And no. So what I want to request here is actually nitric acid. And this will be hydrogen chloride. And we'll have to see here. Why? That's fine. This will be enable when nitric acid is less than 1K. And this will be when hydrogen chloride is less than 1K. Oh no, we built these small. Okay. Okay. That's okay. We'll have to delete these then. Okay, that's okay. Do I have a clean version of this? Holy shit, no, not really. This is the cleanest that I have, I think. Okay, it's time to make a clean version of this. This. This ain't gonna be it. That's gonna be nitric acid. No. This. With a nitric acid thing going. This is gonna be hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride. Perfect. That's okay. And that's okay. So this will then go to nitric acid request, which is here. And you will go to this. This needs to be empty cargo as well. Okay. So far, so good. Got some roboports going here. One more, maybe. Plastic is coming. You are not in a group. This is gonna be vulcanite. You're gonna go to passive provider vulcanite. That doesn't exist. Boom. You're gonna go to passive provider vulcanite here. Full cargo. Then you're gonna go to request this empty cargo. Boom. There's 12k in there. This is getting full. It's gonna sink all of those completely. So the first thing that we actually need to do is make these, the beads. Now, I think we can make this in the same layout as before. So we'll do this. We're gonna get this. And then we'll take this out. You will make this. And then you're gonna make that. Then we can just plop this down and scale that easy peasy. Now, when it comes to Steam, I don't exactly remember how we did this. I just want this to be mirrored because of reasons. Okay, actually, we're gonna need an input here as well. So we ain't gonna do that, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do that. Perfect. So, Steam, we won't actually do that either. Because we need all these things to come on here. So these will be in the middle. And Steam will be coming from here. Like so. And then sulfuric acid will be coming from here. Like so. Okay, this is pretty presentable. And we'll do a lot of beads here. I'm gonna do something illegal here. We're gonna put another station in here. Do sulfuric acid. Wherever that was. Here. Like so. We'll put a signal there. So that this can enter if it really needs to. And then the steam. How do we want to solve the steam? Over here, the way we solved steam was one electric boiler. Boil. We don't have any electric boilers. Boil. Boiler. We'll put that. We'll put that here, I think. Okay. This guy doesn't have any power. No rates to display. Okay. Weird, but okay. Offshore pump. This. This. This, I don't think, cares. But it's the wrong steam. Wait, what? No. We're just sending it into the wrong thing. That's cringe. Okay, nice. And we do this. That is indeed the correct one. You're gonna do 10k per minute. Which is way more than we need. So that's fine. This we will take out on the other side. Ideally, I just want it here, yeah? Plastic goes in there. Sulfuric acid we'll take here. And it needs to go here, yeah. So we'll put that there. We'll put that there. And hopefully this will just do its thing. Now, we can eat not that much of resources, but we're gonna make 1200 beads per minute with this. So far, so good. Now, this recipe is a little bit annoying. But I think the base can still be this. I'm gonna leave a bit of room here. We'll start by putting this out here. You are going to make iridium powder instead. Okay, so you need an output. Yeah, so this is definitely way more annoying. Like, way more annoying. Okay, so how do we want to solve this? Reasonable way to solve this might be here. Like so. But then we can't output these because this is in the way. We do... No, we can't do that. That doesn't matter what we do, to be frank. This is the basis of our thing. We'll take this one step down. Can we make this work, is the question. We do this for these. There. There. I mean, I think we just do this then. Here. I think we just do this. No, we'll make sure that this here is connected as well. This is gonna work. Is it gonna be good? Not really. This is going to be the same basis as this. Boom. This here is going to go here. And this would be going here, yeah? So this would be nitric acid. This would be hydrogen chloride. And here we're gonna get beads, crushed, and powder. So I think that's a decent... That's a decent blueprint. Actually. We can definitely scale this. This is going to eat about 480 per minute. And this eats 360. Okay. So far, so good. So then the problem here becomes... we need to deal with the beads. Our basis is gonna be beads come out here. On the top. Yeah. So beads come out on the top. We want to make sure that we get beads out here and that they're immediately sent back into the system. So this will be beads. This will be crushed something, right? If we do this, it's going to be on the same lanes as before, and then input priority from here. And then we would get the powder out. That's pretty reasonable, right? That way we're only importing new beads and new ore when we need it, and never at any point else. I think that's a pretty good design. Not gonna lie. I am satisfied with that. Okay, so after we take the beads, we then take it into one of these. On one of these, let's say we can supply it fully. Right. Let's say we can supply this fully. And this is gonna need a little bit of enriched vulcanite as well, which I don't have on the train. This is a little bit annoying, but we'll deal with it with logistics bots for now. But let's say this makes 30 per minute. So one of these furnaces will be able to do 2 of these with the same kind of modules. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. We're gonna take this. That. Actually, we would need pyroflux here as well. Now, I was thinking maybe we do pyroflux another way, but I think we just put pyroflux here because we have the vulcanite. So we're gonna have a pyroflux boy right here. That's gonna go like this, which is fine. And then I think we just send this in a flare stack. That can unfortunately not be dealt with anyway other than this. Now, when it comes to modules here, ideally, no, that ain't gonna work either. This is at least gonna do all of them. I'm gonna put that there. And we'll put an inserter here that we're gonna send into this warehouse. Okay. There we go. How do I like this design? If I needed to copy this, I think we'd need to put it here, yeah? Something like this, I think, to not make it overlap the beacons. It's unfortunate reality of this design. This will produce 600 powder per minute, which is way more than this can eat. That can go there. Here, I mean. We'll do another one. We'll do a near inserter here. And then I think here. This is gonna have to be moved to here, which is fine. And then we'll take care of the steam here, like so. Like so. That's gonna go in there. All the way in there. So one of this, I'm gonna eat 38 per minute. So this is gonna be able to supply a ton of them. We won't do that. I'm gonna have 400 sand. And we're gonna have a vulcanite belt. That comes out from here. And we'll go straight into this. Okay. So let's turn these off. Thank you. Then we'll take this. We'll put that here. To deal with the crushed. Let's see, I'd like to see if we can get this running at a reasonable pace as well. That would be good. You did your thing. Pretty sure you cleaned out a bunch of biters from up here. Alright, okay. Yeah, so the ammo will have to come from up here. That's okay. That is okay. We're getting our stuff. Okay, can we get this constructed, please? I'm gonna let this run its course before we delete this. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna have to wait for this bucket to be constructed as well. Where are you? You still have 15k ammo. I'm gonna send you on your way. Okay, you're gonna go there. It's fine. Let's start the beads. Let's get these two things going. This is the nitric acid, which would be here. Boom. Then we'll take this here. Go down here, I think. That should be getting all the fluids in here that we need. Now we just need the crushed items. We're gonna go here, here. We'll do that. Gonna turn this back on, turn this back on. Let's see this working. Gonna do a filter here. Put that in there. Well, I don't think this is gonna back up. This actually needs a couple of inserters as well to do its thing. Right. We do need these. To be honest. There we go. We have at least enough for that. This is gonna be... I think we send enough here. That's 6 per minute, so... This is gonna last... about 15 minutes, yeah? About 15 minutes. Okay. Now we also need to deal with the dirty water. Now, this dirty water does need beads to be cleaned. But how do I want to do this? I think we'll put it here. And we'll put one of these there. We'll destroy that and put that in here. Now, ideally, I want to take beads from in here. You know? We'll do that. And then you can get a bunch of stuff out. And the only real issue is gonna be stone. Which we'll send here. Then this will actually go back in here. Because the only leftover things here will be either beads, which will go here, or crushed, which will go here. I probably want to make sure that we can clean this up first. This gonna be a landfill. I'm gonna do an active provider chest here. I don't ever want this to back up. Okay, can we get this constructed soon? I think we can. Okay, so you guys are... Oh no. I've made a mistake here. I'm so fucking stupid. We need to make this into plates before we send it into that. I think we're gonna make it in this fashion. We're gonna turn this around though and send it in here. Just out of curiosity, Iridium plate. You can do 19 per minute like this. How much could we make in theory? 43. So we'll stop at this, yeah? We'll do that. I'll be taking these and sending them in there. And this can do 78, so this can do way more than this. So beads and stuff that we get out here, you can clean 5,000 of this water per minute, which is more than we're getting right now. I'll be doing this. For sure. So otherwise you won't be keeping up, will you? Okay, we are working this off, but slowly. And this way we can actually do something with this. We might even, if we want to scale this, we might want to put this out on the other side. So we can have one belt going in and one belt going out. But that's pretty reasonable. So our max has been about 140 per minute. We're doing a little bit more right now. No, we don't. I want to put out one more of this. I mean, we should be a little bit confused why we're not doing significantly more than before. But this is likely waiting, yeah. So let's take this. Put it here. Get that through there. This will then need another one here. We'll put that out here. We'll put that out there as well. And then we'll take the beads in there. How many beads can you eat? Okay, it should be 1200, which is more than a full belt or a half belt. Because this is gonna be 900. Yeah. So that's 900. So we'll do this and accept that we're only gonna do slightly more than that here. And that's okay. Hello. Okay, it's fine. So doing half belts here kind of sucks. I'd have to do something different. Well, it's okay. We'll see where we get to with this blue belt. Okay, can we get this constructed actually, or what? We are missing repair packs on Novice. Why? Okay, we're not missing repair packs on Novice. This here kind of annoys me. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay. Where's this upgrade of the inserter? No, we're not gonna do that. What's this? What? Why? Okay, thank you. It's really weird. The fact that you're whining about missing repair packs. When we clearly have repair packs here. Okay, I don't know why that's a big issue. Not gonna lie, this ain't helping much. I think we need to do this as well, yeah. Anyway, I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. We are, for some reason, unable to go past what we had before, which is kind of pissing me off after working on this design. But it's a belt input kind of thing, for sure. So, we just have to take a better look at that. I would even consider getting some green belt just for this build to make sure that this can, you know, go full speed. Obviously this here is not increasing the output of the build because we're putting red belt into blue belt, so this was completely unnecessary before upgrading this, but that's my bad. Anyway, if you like this content, consider subscribing to my channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really nice day.